Hello everybody, I am Venomous Pine, you guys know me full well as the Pinkie Pie of the group, and oh my gosh, I am so freaking hyped about this one! Oh my goodness, had to let that out. Okay, so welcome aboard to another episode of Bronimaniacs Discuss. I am here with me, our Spike of the group, which is Elite Yoshi.
And finally, after 4 weeks, I have returned.
Welcome back, my friend. We have our Rainbow Dash.
You.
And we have our Rainbow Dash, which is Kanata.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my goodness. We have our Twilight, which is Shuffwit.
Well, it's about fucking time. Best episode ever. 10 out of 10. Why we even do review that? There's no brainer. Best episode ever.
Well, they went to PG.
You know it's on, right?
We have our Sunset Shimmer, which is Crimson Starbright.
Yo, every pony, how's everything going, y'all?
We have our Rarity of the group, which is Jedi Pamela Danielle.
Oh my gosh, it's Luna!
Well, what? I'll explain your nightmare form then.
I think he was trying to imitate Silver Quill's
Yeah.
boy.
I know. And finally, we have our Starlight Glimmer, which is Neon Blade.
Hello everyone, and you know what? After 7 seasons, this episode was definitely worth the wait.
Indeed. And
Thank you, Gaben.
in case you're wondering,
Yes!
the episode that we're talking about today is a royal problem. An episode that has been hyped up considerably, and it clearly shows from our reactions. So, you know the whole shtick. We go in a random order for what we do like about the episode, and then we go in reverse order of what we don't like. Then we will give our final rating. So, up first shall be Neon.
I take ahead. Okay. Well, it sounds pretty strange for me to say that, but picking out just one positive is pretty hard for me right now.
It's
For
gonna be,
all of us.
it's gonna be hard for
think.
all of us.
Well, I guess I can at least say I was right on alone.
I didn't know you were Applejack.
only if I have to do it in front of Voice of Reason. Then maybe. Yeah, but probably my favorite part. I think it was. It's more like a two-parter, if I can say it like that. It was in one way the animation style and the whole scenario itself in Starlight's Nightmare.
Oh,
if you know what I mean by
yeah.
that. I mean, for once, I have to say the animation style is top-notch, even better than I would expect for the episode. And even though if it would, the whole idea with Daybreak could be most likely from some sort of fanfic, to be honest, it fits.
Mhm.
I know it sounds stupid, but it fits. And I'm so glad they took that road. But what I wanted to say as well, at least with my teasing, is that we have a better understanding of how the Dreamscape is working.
Indeed.
That is something I really had looking forward to, because let's face it, the last episode which focused on that was Do Prince's Dream of Magic Sheep. And in this episode we actually got more questions than answers. I mean, and one of the most obvious one is why Celestia couldn't help. We actually got an explanation for this. And even one which was perfectly fitting both for the premise of the episode and for the world building itself.
Mhm.
And that is something
Hashtag development season.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
We
Yep.
said it in We said it in the first episode, and it still keeps going on.
Yep.
Yup.
And we're not even halfway done with the season.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
let's face it, after that one disaster episode last time, we really needed something like that.
We
Oh,
don't
yeah.
speak about that in this domain.
Hey, I'm just laying out the facts.
Opinionated.
Still better than hard to say anything for me.
Hey, personally, it was pretty nice.
Yeah,
Well,
come on.
I couldn't get into it personally. I mean, anybody who has, anybody who's watching this has seen the review of Hard to Say Anything knows that I had a lot to say on that episode. So,
For a lot of reasons.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyways, anything else, Neon, or do you want to pass it off?
Hang on, that was something I wanted to talk on as well. Well, maybe, okay, I have to admit, maybe there's maybe one question that would be around this room is, how the heck does Starlight know that spell? I mean, I did heard of accidental spell casting, but this is going too far.
I think she's just an expert on magic, the same way of Twilight is.
Yeah, except if the Starlight takes it to another level.
Yeah, and let's
Yeah.
face it, the last time we actually saw a spell working with cutie marks
I think
was
it's
actually
more to do with the Starlight having the experience in manipulating cutie marks.
True.
yeah, but that was removal of cutie marks, not
that doesn't-
switching.
But
Switching the energy.
I think she still had the talent to do that. It's like that
Besides,
that stick staff wasn't like the reason of how she got her how they got rid of the other's cutie marks. It was her own magic that did that.
So you,
Besides, it's not that far from removing cutie marks and swapping cutie marks.
Yeah.
yeah, but
That's
in that
true.
case, it
It's
even.
more of another step of the one and another.
But that would be interesting if that cutie marks really contains all the magic then.
That would
Because
be, that would be fascinating.
Yeah, magic too.
I'd love
And-
to see it explored.
Yeah, and when I go back to season 3 with the finale, it was actually kind of like that too. I mean, even though they had the magic necessary to do something, maybe. I mean, okay, Rarity was a unicorn. Okay, I don't know if it would work, but she definitely had the means with spells to somewhat make it working. So it would be really interesting to see how that actually fits together.
Indeed.
The magic in the season 3 finale wasn't switched as well.
But she was still able to use levitation spells, so...
Because she was a unicorn, but look at the Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. Rainbow Dash couldn't communicate with the animals, but Fluttershy could, even with the not her cutie mark.
Yep. True.
Yeah, she wasn't able to whenever she lost her key mark in season 5.
Huh. Good point. Well, that's a little bit of a conspiracy here.
So, who do you pass it off
Yeah.
to?
I'm going to pass it off. Sharp, with your turn.
Daybreaker. Daybreaker, absolutely Daybreaker, it's over. I absolutely... come on, guys! We all saw all those fan arts of Celestia evil side, because there's no way Luna would be the only one with her evil side. And now, not only the fact is, well, pseudo-canon, because that was the dream and we still don't know if it was Celestia or it was just a Starlight's imagination, but hey, it was in the show, so theoretically this happened. And also the design is also pretty neat, with this whole armor, edgy armor, the fiery mane.
I
No,
think,
Jesus Christ.
I think we
Not
just
So much edginess.
I think we just found Josh Scorcher's new favorite pony.
Definitely.
I'm not sure,
If you
actually.
saw his tweet, this episode probably broke him at some point. He was like, Josh.exe has stopped working.
I think we just found Josh's
Okay.
new ship.
OTP.
Is it Daybrand or Firebreaker?
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna kill me for this.
Yeah, let's see how long Josh will last with Daybreak.
Hmm.
I know he's gonna kill me for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, kind of.
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, because otherwise I would have no idea what other positive I could say.
Yeah,
Really
but
go-
let's just hope you don't go into waifu levels with your hype there.
Have your wives, have your kids.
If so, then I'll have to steal
Let
one.
me try my exalted blade on your hair.
Oh gosh.
You do realize that I'm fireproof, especially into the other magics too.
Well, you are a dragon.
Fireproof, yes. Cut-proof?
Okay, I could have a problem with corrosive.
Well, this just
Anyway.
turned out to be a dragon theory.
Oh
More
gosh.
like a Warframe theory, but anyway.
Shopwitch, should we kill him?
No.
No, instead I'm gonna pass it off to Crimson.
Yee.
Okay.
Well, in a way, I'm going to... Hold on, let me undergo a new change here right quick.
Oh boy.
He's gonna turn into Daybreaker Crimson, isn't he?
Come on. And I will agree with
Called it.
the Daybreak. I kind of like that.
Hmm.
That we're not sure or confirming on if this will be the evil side of Celestia if this does show later in season 7.
I think it will.
I think it will.
But yeah, I really like what they did. We already seen Nightmare Moon so many times, but we never got to see the evil side of we never got to see the evil side of Celestia.
Hmm.
Because, well, in the comics, if you notice that evil side of Celestia was known as Solar Flare.
Not canon.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Besides, that
glad
wasn't
that-
exactly the...
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
Your first shop.
Besides, that comic wasn't exactly the same as... no, alright. This character was not exactly the same as, say, Nightmare Moon. That was a different type of the evil side. Because pretty much that's the title. That was the reflection of the Celestia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like yin and yang.
Yeah.
While Nightmare Moon is more like an embodiment of her evil, of her darkness.
Yeah.
And Daybreaker is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, good point. Good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, when I first saw Daybreaker when she made an appearance, I'm like, oh my god, this has so much fuel. Oh wow.
If you listen closely, you can hear Josh just fangasming.
Besides,
And
I haven't seen any other episode spawning so many fan arts.
oh my goodness, yes. Whether it be Daybreaker or Twilight as the ballerina outfit. Oh my goodness, there were fan art like all over the place.
So now I might add a little more, but it's only going to be about Daybreak because that was my positive for this one.
Okay.
I want to see more of Daybreaker and see how far she would go into this and see what kind of better job she would have done more than Nightmare Moon would have done.
Oh yes. Yes.
Because
Yes.
there was that internal night, but Nightmare Moon failed because of the power of friendship.
But what about Eternal Day?
That's what I'm expecting. We better see that somewhat in season 7 before it ends.
Well, maybe in 8. Who knows?
If there will be a season 8.
There's gonna be a
There will
season 8.
be. I think it's already confirmed.
It is
Yeah,
already
it's already
Yep.
confirmed.
Yeah, it's already confirmed for next spring.
Alright. Well, that is all for my positive, and I will pass this one off to... Do I see a floofy brown pony over there?
Daniel?
I don't know what you mean. I thought I was the nightmare.
I'll pass it off to our nightmare Floofy Pony.
Look like it.
Oh God! Now you're pulling an image in my head.
Go ahead,
Give me an
Daniel.
idea. Okay, sorry.
Alright, my positive. My positive was definitely the Nightmare Moon versus Daybreaker in the dream scene. Like, seeing those two fight.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was
We actually
epic.
got to see the evil forms of the opposites fight with each other.
I know, I was just like.
What the heck? Did I just hear a squeal, or was I hearing things?
Oh boy!
I think that was Sharplet.
That wasn't me. Maybe.
Yes, you were.
Oh, I
Hashtag squeaky Sharplet.
No, hashtag squeaky wit.
Squeaky wit.
That's right, remember to vote for hashtag
Hey, I
squeaky
can't
wit.
help myself. This is episode topic.
Vote for squeaky wit.
Squeaky wit. That is actually a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, anyway, I just love that fight between Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon. It was just super epic.
We finally got that. Yes.
And just seeing it. When I saw the Daybreaker design, I knew I saw it somewhere before, like it was like in a fan-made project or something, but I saw something similar to her design. I was like, well, I was like, I was really shocked by it, but I was also really excited.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, we may be expecting more of that, like in the near future.
Yep.
Ooh.
And besides, okay, I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm gonna add my few bits because when we saw Nightmare Moon versus Celestia, I was like, meh.
By the way, speaking of it, I think I think I know who to blame for them turning evil.
Who?
The Royal Guards.
Why the roll gods?
Based on that one flashback scene from episode 1 of season 7.
Oh.
They could
actually,
they
yeah,
could have
I
done
wouldn't
something.
want
They could have actually gotten involved and tried to break things up, but no, they didn't. So they can't do anything. So and therefore, it's their fault that Luna turned evil.
Well, technically, they're kind of brainless unless they are given instructions. They're kind of like brainless. Like, they can't do it. They don't want to do anything to upset the princess, so it's better not to do anything at all.
And
That's why they're completely.
One of the guards.
And that is
The
why
guards here
Firebrand
just
has a disorganized military.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And how they were able to set themselves on fire while trying to open up a bottle of water.
Oh, haha.
And one of the guards did say to themselves, saying, like, should we help or... And they just sat there and didn't do anything about it. She was having a panic attack. You didn't help your own princess.
Yeah, they didn't even help whenever they didn't even try to help when Luna turned evil. So
Hang on.
basically, the Royal Guards are to blame.
Yeah, but one quick question. Would you interrupt a princess who has enough magic power to send you to the fucking moon?
Probably not.
Technically, Celestia was able to send Nightmare Moon to the moon thanks to the elements of harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
Fair
No,
point, though.
she wouldn't banish.
trying to-
She wouldn't banish me to the moon. She banished me to the sun.
That's even worse.
Ask Firebrand, I'll tell you.
That is-
Burned alive, Daniel. Just to be honest, you'll be burned alive.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Fire.
and just saying, trying to do that is kind of like equivalent if you want to try to defuse a freaking nuke as a beginner.
Fair point.
So, no offense, I'm on the side of the Royal Guards for once.
I would have tried to stop them regardless.
Well, you only live once, right?
It would be funny if they said these exact words. Should we help? No, she's got this.
She's not
basic-
Gloriosa.
I know, but that's basically what they said.
I know.
Anyways, you want to pass it off to someone, Daniel?
Yep. I'll pass off to Kanata. Have you gone?
No, I haven't.
Then I pass it to Kanata.
Okay, I'm kind of stuck between two positives on what I want to bring up. I'm gonna bring. Okay, my one positive for this episode is the dream sequences. Not just because of the Daybreak and Nightmare Moon, but the other dreams as well. Like, did anybody notice that in the background there was Applejack's parents was in the background in one of those dream bubbles?
Hang on, really?
Yeah, I did
Yes.
notice that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I actually was distracted from the one dream bubble where Flurry Hut was a freaking DJ.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Hashtag
Actually-
DJ Flurry.
That actually caught me off guard, to be honest.
You know what else they got?
What?
Princess Derpy.
Yep, Princess
No,
Muffins.
Queen Derpy.
Princess Muffins.
Wait, what?
Best princess.
Bow
Oh, God.
before the Muffin Princess. Do you know the Muffin Mare?
Back to my positives. The dream bubbles were amazing. Runa's dream sequence of Runa's teeth falling out, I loved that touch. Because in case anybody doesn't know, if that actually happens in your dreams, that means that your self-conscious is bothering you about something that happened before you went to sleep that day. I've actually had that happen a few times where my dreams involved my teeth falling out. So to actually see that, put that in the episode, that was a nice touch. The whole moon dance, the whole Daybreak and Nightmare Moon battle, that was epic. Starlight's dream on how she just completely just like doubted her choices and what she did. I liked it. That small touch. They just did everything right in this dream sequence.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely did.
that is understandable, good sir.
It was a dream come true.
Absolutely, this whole episode was a dream come true.
Yeah.
Like I said, after 7 seasons, it's worth the wait.
Also, guys, it also confirmed something else
What?
in one of those dream bubbles.
What?
White Ash.
Oh goddamn!
Wait, what?
And the shitpost of jellies.
If you look in one of the bubbles, you see Rainbow Dash dreaming about flying with Twilight.
Which is actually a repeat on what happened in the episode. What was it called? Where Rainbow Dash kind of testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, true.
but the kind of
I actually thought you would referring it to Twilight Kingdom because she actually took flight lessons with her there.
You mean?
Okay, finish what you was about to say, Daniel.
Yeah, go ahead and finish.
And then that's pretty much my positive. Okay, who hasn't gone?
Let's see. We have
Yoshi and Venom.
Yoshi, myself, and there's just the two of us.
You're up, Venom.
Oh, you picking me? Okay.
Oh, guys, by the way, it's like last time where like Violet said, it's a freaking sausage fest right now.
Oh gosh, darn it!
I don't swing that way.
my.
No offense to you guys, but I don't swing that way. Bye bye.
Oh my god.
Hey, is it a bad?
Well, at
is
least
it
you're
bad
honest
that
about
I'm
it.
actually eating a sausage right now as a wolf pup.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait,
I'm out.
wait,
I'm out.
wait to put the nail in the coffin, my friends.
Oh my goodness, where's AJ Morsigo when you need him?
Oh no. Okay. Alright, my positive for the episode. Gosh, how could I freaking choose? it's like almost every single thing about this episode just completely works for me. But I'm probably gonna say something that I'm kind of surprised that no one else said yet.
And that is?
Celestia and Luna's sisterly bond actually gets a freaking development! I love the development of the sisterly bond between Celestia and Luna. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
oh my gosh, I have not seen that much development in these two together since Slice of Life. Like,
Back in Slice of Life, this could be treated as a joke.
yeah, in that case it was treated by a joke, but here it actually is contributing to the plot, and I love that. And despite all that, they do argue with each other, they do have issues with each other, but in the end they still love each other, like actual sisters. Like, I mean, I could gush about this entire thing all day. Celestia and Luna getting some freaking development with each other. I am loving every single minute of it. More of this, please. More of this.
Yeah.
I agree with you with that statement. Celestia and Luna Dream Team. Hashtag Celestia and Luna the ultimate dream team.
Whew, okay. So, I guess that leaves Elite Yoshi.
Yoshi went BLB.
Oh.
No, I think
Gosh darn it.
I think he said he's back.
Did he? Yeah, yes, he did. Yeah, that was like 11 minutes ago. My bad.
Okay.
Yup, Yoshi. Whenever you're ready.
Alright. Well, I can honestly say that for a fact, this was an episode that was a lot more enjoyable than Honest Apple. Seriously, screw that episode.
Banan.
But anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Honest Apple.
So, well, I definitely enjoyed. The thing that I enjoyed the most was this is probably the best character development that both Luna and Celestia have received in this series overall. I mean, I guess maybe one can argue that maybe Luna, both Celestia and Luna separately had really good character development, like in Luna Eclipse and Celestial Advice. But honestly, this episode definitely showed them at their best. I mean, it's just throughout the entire series, we've basically seen them as like role models or figures, like ones to look up to, because mainly they would just give advice to the main six, and then the main six would be there to solve the problems themselves. Luna taking on the role of of guiding the Cutie Mark Crusaders, in their dreams, or whether if it was Celestia, when back in the pilot when she had predicted that she knew that she would be captured by Nightmare Moon, and then Twilight would gather her friends together to free Luna from from Nightmare Moon's control. Sort of like that. But it's actually nice to see them actually talking like regular ponies for once, We actually haven't seen something like that happen since, well, that one little bit in Slice of Life.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not only that, we also have an insight on their everyday life.
Yeah. I mean, it's just really interesting to see this because, most of the time, like everyone assumes that Luna has it easy because all she has to do is just raise the moon, and then, she's asleep for the entire day, and then she wakes up at night. But we actually got to see that their jobs are actually not as easy as the show has made them out to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll admit that this type of a story I've seen done a lot in past episodes, like from other TV shows. But I think this is definitely one of the better examples of how it's been done. Plus, they actually, and much like in the show's fashion, they managed to put a bunch of new twists on it, kind of like with how, like the one where Pinkie Pie knows was basically, the cliche secret episode, one character tries to hold it in.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Yeah, and just like that, they managed to put a twist on it. I mean, come on. Starlight Glimmer, basically the one sequence that Jedi talked about with the fight between Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much like Dr. Wolf said, I can actually imagine a lot of fanfics coming out of that one character alone.
Yes.
Yeah, like I could totally imagine a fanfiction where Celestia ends up releasing Nightmare Moon, but not of her own will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Daybreaker of her own will, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So be like, what would happen if would be like, or maybe like an alternate universe fanfic where it's Princess Luna is the one that gets captured, and Celestia is the one that has to be free.
Actually, I think I saw the theory that the final future from the Q remark, where after right before the backstory of Starlight, the desert, the whole bird desert and thing.
You mean
I saw the
Paul?
theory that's the Daybreaker future.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, hey, hopefully someone makes a theory of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways,
But yeah, that's pretty much what I enjoyed the most was this character development between both sisters.
Yoshi, before we move on, I kind of want to say something that
Okay.
I actually forgot to address. I understand that there might be some mixed perceptions because of Starlight Glimmer, but I gotta say this right now. Having Starlight Glimmer be in this role was the perfect choice. Because even Starlight said it herself, Twilight wouldn't fit because she has Celestia bias. And the main six have already helped Luna on several occasions. So I think that Starlight having be in this role that in this episode is the perfect choice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, also Twilight's reaction to Starlight getting chosen instead of her.
Oh my,
Priceless.
oh my god, that face was
face,
priceless.
yes.
That face was priceless.
Yeah.
You know what's actually funny is the fact that on my season 7 wish list, I was hoping that there would be a cutie map episode with Starlight in it, but I figured it was going to be like with her and Trixie.
Yeah, I'll get on that.
Yeah.
Hey, even Uncle Jasper didn't hate Starlight as much as he thought he would from the episode.
A lot of people are actually starting to come around to liking Starlight.
Let me put it this way.
I like the Starlight.
I'm gonna take a look at Will.
Yeah, we know, and you're the Starlight of the group.
Whoa.
Let me put it this way. If will start appreciating Starlight after this episode, I can die happily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, if we got a Starlight and we got a Starbright.
What's the first star we see tonight?
I don't know. I don't see Fake Star.
Jesus Christ.
Good one.
Good one.
I had to. I really had to.
I was waiting for someone to make that joke.
Well, at least you didn't do what Sans does and make terrible puns.
Rainbow bright, see the shining light.
Anyway,
Let's face it, all my puns are terrible.
anyways, okay.
So,
Now
so
to the really hard part. Picking our negatives.
wait, wait a minute. I was the last one?
Yeah, you're the last
Yes,
one to
that
go.
means you're
There's only
first.
7 of us here.
Oh, I thought Crimson hadn't gone yet.
No, Crimson's gone after Shockwave.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So I guess it's my turn again.
Yep.
Let it rip.
Beyblade.
Time for our negatives, if we can.
Well, I suppose I have one, but it's very minor at best.
Okay.
Okay, I'll admit, doesn't it feel like the conflict got wrapped up a little too quickly? I mean, I get it. I get it. These episodes are in a 21 to 22 minute time slot. I understand that. And look, I know that there are some people who are saying these episodes should have like be 2-parters or something. But if you think about it, I think the writers weren't trying to make this conflict overly complex.
Corona background.
Real, think about it. Has there ever been a single time within the series thus far where in the middle of the season they've ever had a two-parter at all?
Nope. Only
Exactly.
only in the beginning and ending.
They only have them in the season premiere and the finale, which obviously makes sense because they're setting up something big. But anyway, yeah, I guess I can admit, like, similar with Fluttershy Leans In, I suppose maybe the conflict got wrapped up a little too quickly. However, I don't really see that. However, compared to Fluttershy Leans In, where there was little to no conflict, the conflict here actually was believable.
Interesting.
And, yeah, the conflict here is a lot more believable. You know, it's like, Fluttershy stands up for herself. End of episode. But here, it actually felt more natural compared to that episode.
I'm gonna be honest about Fluttershy Leans In. That episode, if it wasn't Fluttershy in that particular episode, then the episode would have just been meh.
Probably, yeah. However, I'll also say that although this episode is pretty much typical because how many times we've seen that your job is easier than mine, your job is easier than mine. Oh, no, wait, that was
exactly.
But,
it's a plot that's been done to death in many other episodes, like I had just mentioned.
Just like the point of view, kinda.
But to be fair,
Well,
I'm actually really like these kind of plots where, oh, your job is so easy, why don't I do it myself then? I actually do like these kind of stories because it actually leads to very good comedy. But
that's true.
But the twist in this case is that it actually treats it kind of seriously, which is also kind of welcomed.
Well, to be honest, what plot could actually work as well, except for this one, without breaking the anticipation for this episode? I mean, the whole development of Celestia and Luna has been a really, really dangerous turf, to be honest.
Yeah, because a lot of fans have been wishing for that for a long time now.
Yep.
Exactly. So going for a more, I would say, cliched style for the episode isn't that bad at all.
No, it's not.
Because
Well,
it can absolutely focus on the development itself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never said the cliche story couldn't be a good story. So if it was good, if used correctly.
Yeah.
Just like here.
Yeah, just like here. And besides, it's not the destination that matters; it's the journey.
It's the journey.
Anything else on that, Yoshi?
That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's like just a minor problem, but it doesn't like take any points off for me, like for my final rating.
Okay. So I guess it's off to me then. All right. Okay. I don't have any major complaints about this episode, but I do have a nitpick that might become a major problem later on if not used carefully. I would appreciate a little more explanation on how Starlight got chosen by the map. Because
God damn it, that was my negative.
Because if I'm correct, wasn't the whole castle supposed to be like connected to just the main six?
If I may, Venom. May I?
Sure, go on.
Okay, the map is part of the castle, which, thanks to the box from Season 4, is connected directly to the Tree of Harmony, which contains the elements of Harmony, which are connected to the main six, who are connected to the map itself and the castle.
Exactly.
Starlight do not fit in this schematic.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm confused about that. Like, how did the... What?
I think I have an explanation. Yes. Well, yeah, it's connected to main six, but remember whenever Twilight and Starlight used that spell to try and fix the map, whenever Starlight used the spell on the map, I think when she used the spell on the map, like, Starlight's magic got fused with it, therefore she kind of got magically connected to the map as well.
That is my theory as well. That's what I was thinking too. Like
Another pony theory.
okay, if that was the case, then I would actually accept that. I would actually believe that. But
Still, remember how the map was activated for the first time? It was the main six when they sat on the throne. Not like they enter the castle and boom, they have map. They have to sit on their throne, matching thrones, and then the magic activated the map.
yeah, I know.
It still kind of does
Guys?
fitting for Starlight.
Yeah, guys, but there's one thing you all forget right now.
And that would be.
The time travel spell. Starlight needed the map in order to use it.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Right, that's
you
a
were
good
referring
point.
to the spell to repair it.
That's
Well,
a-
I wasn't just talking about repairing. I was also talking about when she used it to time travel.
Oh, okay, yeah, just that's what I meant. Because, well, okay. Is it actually proven that the spell was from Star Sword?
It was from one of
Actually-
those scrolls.
To be exact, Starlight said that that Stars will make the base job, and she just improved that spell.
Yep.
And speaking of which, there is the law in time travel: never mess with time, and that's what Starlight did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but roll with me
Very
here
much
for a
as a law
second,
Doctor
guys.
Who.
Roll with me here for a second. So far we don't actually know where Star Sword the Bearded actually has placed in the creation of the Tree of Harmony, which is the source of the castle and the map itself. So
And speaking of which, and sorry to cut you off here, Neon.
hmm?
There's also another theory that I'm also implying here.
And that would be.
Well, they've been saying so much about Star Swirl, they just never said what happened to him.
Tell us more about this guy, darn it!
Yeah, that's what I'm actually coming from, to be honest.
That is
So
not-
now we have development for Celestia. Now we need development for Starswell.
and have him
Maybe he's stuck in Middle Earth.
have him voiced by either Patrick Stewart or Ian McKellen. If you can do that, then I would die happy.
Yeah, but just for the thought now, what if Star Sword actually had something to do with the creation of the tree in the first place, and he actually created that time travel spell with that some sort of an security inside it because of the map. I mean, think about it. The spell disappeared on itself after it has been used the last time, when it actually fixed everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Good point.
So what if Star Sword has actually foreseen that someone like Starlight, just from terms of the personality, would make something like that, and have already placed it into the magic of the tree itself? Also,
Well,
also
that is a
explain
bit of a
why-
stretch, simply because, as we've seen in the in Princess Twilight Sparkle episode in the flashback, Celestia and Luna pretty much saw the Tree of Harmony for the first time back then. So I think if Stars would create something like Tree of Harmony, which I think is a bit of a stretch, in my opinion, they would actually know about the fact.
Yeah,
Wow.
but we don't know if Star Sword was around in that time either.
But that's what I was saying. Like, at this point, it's a nitpick. But if it's not addressed, later, then it could become a major problem. But I would appreciate it if there was a better explanation on why Starlight was chosen on the map, even though she's not connected to the elements of harmony. I would appreciate it if she has an explanation for it. But like I said, at this point it's a nitpick. But if it's not addressed like later on in the series, it could become a major problem because it will be kind of shoehorned.
Well, if they don't address it this season, they'll probably just address it next season.
Like I said, I don't care. I don't care. Like if there's another point of explanation, I just want it explained. or at least have it be mentioned and possible theories. I don't even care about that.
Mhm.
Like a little bit more explanation on how that's possible would be nice. Anyways, Kanata, you're up next.
Okay, for my negatives, this is a pretty small negative, but it's Twilight Sparkle in this episode. Twilight was being a little too stalking when it came to this episode, and it's funny that she doesn't trust Starlight in this episode, considering that in last season there was an episode about trusting Starlight when it comes to picking her friends. So you would think Twilight would, trust Starlight and trust the map for her to handle this, but it just felt like she was just being a little too much in this episode, and that she felt too stalkerish in this episode, especially at the end of the episode, to where she just popped out of nowhere the second the problem was solved. Like, she couldn't wait, or she had to insert herself into this scenario when she had no reason to be. I mean, I get it. It's part of the character to freak out and everything, and to worry about Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. I get it, but she doesn't have to be so forceful about it. Keep it to like 1 or 2 times, not just like 4 or 5 times throughout the episode.
I guess Twilight forgot this is season 7 and not season 1.
It's Twilight we're talking.
Yeah.
Stake is much, much higher.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it fits her character and everything. It's just that she just felt a little too much for me in this episode. It makes sense and everything. It was just a little too much for me personally. I don't know about anyone else.
I can see that, but I thought her scenes with her were pretty funny.
Twilight's always been kind of a bit of a stalker, though. Remember when she was spying on Pinkie Pie? And
I just thought she would learn from this. I just thought she would, learn from this, I mean, I'm not saying, get rid of the stalker thing completely, but at least, learn something from this,
We also know where Spike learned to be a stalker from. He learned it from Twilight.
I also
I
like
guess so.
I also like
Guess
what Con pointed out in the chat. Also, after being skipped so many times, can you really blame her?
Good point, actually.
I mean, how many times was he kind of like shoved to the side by the map?
Basically, the
Yeah.
map. Hey, wait, does that mean the map is related to Discord then? Because it's trolling Twilight.
Well,
Come on, don't you gotta explain why it trolls Twilight. It's related to Discord.
I love that.
wow.
Well, let's put it like that. There was the theory that Discord was originally sort of built so it could actually fit.
Which I'm not a big fan of that theory, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either.
But anyways, anything else, Kanata?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay, Daniel.
Well, I think Kanai for taking that one because now it made it easy for me to use my nitpick for my negative.
And that would be.
Well, I know this is based on like a real life type thing, like in a dream, but the part where Luna was losing her teeth and everything, and the children repeating your smile, that smile's too wide, it's obviously not real. That part actually was a bit disturbing for me. That part was a little bit creepy.
Yeah,
That's gonna be happy for days.
yeah.
I understand where you're coming from.
I thought it was really creepy, but I mean that in a good way.
Smiles too wide, it's obviously not
Oh,
real.
creepy. That's so
Oh
creepy.
my god. Having it in the same rhythm as Ring Around the Rosie, that's double the creepiness right there.
To me, it was creepy yet cool. For me personally.
And that's in your opinion, Kanata.
Actually,
Like I said, I mean, that's what I said for me personally. That's why I said that.
Kanata, I actually agree with you on that.
Well, if I could say, if I would actually see that as a perspective, it actually had more to do what happened to that day, so it's kind of understandable.
Yep. And like Kanata said, the dreams do kind of connect.
Yeah.
That's the dream link.
But there was something missing in that dream.
And what's that?
Magic sheep.
Oh boy.
So wait, so we gotta, we're dragging this conversation along here. Bye.
I just couldn't resist to make that joke.
I know.
Because, you know, I love Princess of Dream of Magic Sheep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not saying that for bias reasons.
Oh,
Let's,
let's be
Anyway,
real.
anything else, Daniel?
other than how creepy the nightmare was, that's about it.
Alright, Crimson?
Let's see. For my nitpick, I am going to rant on a certain bookworm that we all know and love.
Oh boy, here we go.
Wait, what does
Get the
Sunburst have to do with
soapbox
this?
ready. Get the soapbox ready, Crimson.
I got soapbox right here if you need it.
Okay, for one, what the flipping heck, Twilight? Can you stop interfering with one of these friendship problems that you never got invited to? Jeez, it's not that big of a deal.
So, like we said, after all the times that she's been rejected, who could blame her?
Well, yeah, I understand, and she didn't get a chance to go to the royal castle to see Celestia and Luna, but the map only said for Starlight to go. She didn't need to tag along. I mean, come on, think about it. I'm sure Starlight would have had it covered. Like, she would know what she would have could. Yeah, she would have known what she would have done there while she was over there.
Henceforth, the map is like Discord. It likes to troll Twilight.
Yep.
You would think Twilight would have a little more faith in Starlight and the map itself.
And Twilight, she's like, she'll probably never change that part of her.
Yeah, to be honest, it was.
Go on.
It was actually something on political levels in this time.
I
mean,
the highest level.
Yep.
I mean, let's face it. That was actually the most, in a way, the most dangerous situation so far.
Yep. I
At
agree.
least from the map missions.
And not only that, this time there was someone less experienced with the friendship.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Alright.
All right.
Just
But in case I don't make it back in time to give the rating, I give the episode a 5 out of 5. So just telling you that.
Okay.
Just don't.
Alright.
Okay, never mind.
Alright.
All I'm asking for Twilight is, I'm not saying, that she should just to get rid of all the paranoia. I mean, knowing me, I'm not asking to get rid of all the paranoia, but at least make small development. Have a little bit more faith in the map and Starlight and everything. Just have a little bit more faith. Just show me some progress.
You know
Yeah,
what?
there was
You
no
know what?
reason for her to just jump in like that. I mean, seriously. And in ballerina form, you didn't have to do that. That's not creepy at all.
Oh no, that doesn't show that you don't trust Starlight.
You do realize it's like asking Applejack to like strawberries.
Like I said, I'm not saying it's
True,
like.
actually.
I'm just saying that she can make little progress to get that fixed. Not for it to be fixed completely, but just a little fix on that would go a long way with her character, in my opinion. So that way it's still there, but it's still being worked on. Like she's working on the flaw.
Fair enough.
Indeed.
Anything you want to expand upon that, Crimson?
Let's see. What else do I have to add? Well, aside from Twilight, I did get a kind of a little giggle out how she appeared right in front of Celestia, Luna, and they're like,
Oh yeah, that one actually made me laugh.
Yeah, that literally made me laugh, and I'm like, okay, that happened.
I'm just like, and everything that Twilight was like spewing all that out to Starlight, I was like, yep, that's Twilight. Also, I'm gonna add a Twilight in the ballerina outfit. It actually looks kind of cute. And I bet she used a spell to do it, like that kind of spell. I was like, okay, that's actually kind of fascinating. I'm on board with it.
That is actually a question. What kind of spell was that Twilight used?
It's too bad we probably won't get an explanation for this anytime soon, or at all.
Probably not, but I thought it was still pretty funny.
I do have a feeling I saw a spell like that before in another TV series or something. I'm pretty sure I did.
I've seen something similar to that in Old Dogs, one of the Old Dogs Go to Heaven movies.
Well, at least Shopwood and I know another form of media which would be kinda like that.
Yeah, but here's my advice for you, Twilight. Next time, if you're gonna pop out somewhere without Celestia and Luna knowing how you figured out what's going on, try to be a little less excited.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I still like it. I still would prefer that she stayed at the castle, because who knows? What if her castle got I don't know, overrun or someone stole it?
Next thing you know, Twilight will start doing telepathic spells to where she will see what the person who's like on a cutie map quest is gonna see, and she will guide her through that person's mind, like a telepathic spell. Next thing you know,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
It's really understandable.
That's probably the next step.
Could be. Well, that actually is the closest we have for mobile phones in Equestria, then.
Yep.
You mean it's not the vibrating book and Rainbow Rocks?
Exactly. The book was just SMS. The map and what Twilight is actually using, that's actually Skype.
I still want to. Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. I would put, if I was in Twilight's position, I'd put more faith in Starlight than her.
I think everyone would do that, actually.
Yeah, because seeing how Starlight can handle her own, and she is pretty smart enough to know what might happen in a situation.
Yeah, but remember this though. During the nightmare scene for Starlight was doubting her decision.
Yep.
So maybe that could be the reason why Twilight is concerned, because she knows about Starlight's insecurities.
Well, she's still learning. She's still learning. She's still doing friendship lessons and everything. I mean, she's no pro or anything. She's still a student in a way.
But
Exactly.
on the other hand, she saved Equestria from the whole changeling hive.
Which is not that hard if you think about it.
Well, to be honest, it only worked out because Starlight was the only one who would think around the problem.
Exactly.
And it was all Starlight that helped out with the sisterly connection between Celestia and Luna.
Mm-hmm. As in this episode.
And for that is the end of my negative. And Dr. Sharpwood, I think it's your turn.
Yes, it is. Sharpwood?
Yeah, but I have a problem because pretty much you guys took all the negatives I could think about.
Well then, sorry.
But that also speaks a lot about the quality of the episode. That they are pretty much close to non-negatives. The only thing I could think about is what Venomous said right before we went to the negatives, is the possible outcome of some of people who absolutely dislike Starlight, that if they see the whole scene of swapping cutie marks, it's like, oh, she swapped cutie marks of the Sarah sisters, she's a terrible character, burn her!
Yeah.
Well,
But
just be
some
lucky
hardcore
that
fans.
just be lucky that one of the other nobles didn't get mad at her for doing that, which was actually surprising because I thought they would get mad at her for that.
Yeah, I think someone should notice that not only is Luna doing Celestia's job, but also Luna's with her cutie mark. That's actually a little bit strange that nobody noticed that.
Yep.
Still, like I said, I know there's one lost case that I know they will never like Starlight or Celestia, and that's pretty much it for that person, which name should never be mentioned here. This episode is pretty much a nightmare. But there are other fans that I'm actually curious to see their reactions.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see where you're coming from with that negative.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Still, even though there's a negative, like I said, there's not much to say. By the way, praise the Sunbud.
No, Luna's best princess.
Like I said, don't let that Daybreaker be your next waifu, okay?
Oi! No, I promise I'll over Daybreak. I won't last a second.
Hey, just saying.
I don't care. I ship it.
That's what you said now.
Okay. Leon?
I mean, okay, let's be real there, Sharpwit. You already showed us what's happened when you're putting your amber too much on. I don't want to know what happened when this is happening.
Oh my.
Oh my!
I'm gonna shave you bald. You're gonna be absolutely naked. No hair, no scales, no everything.
Okay then.
Okay, thanks for putting that image in my head.
Hey, at least take him out to dinner first. Dang.
Why?
Are you sure you don't want to go after Daniel instead of me?
Oh my god.
Hey, for me, it's to be expected.
Okay, it's official.
Not really.
It's official. You guys just...
Christ.
It's official. You guys basically broke me.
Yeah, you kind of broke me too, since I am humanoid wolf right now.
Okay.
Should we call the doctor for you, Wolf?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh,
But,
God, I feel like going back to Daybreak right now.
Alright. Alright.
I regret nothing.
Okay, Leon, you're up.
Sorry about that breakdown, guys.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. But I think the only nitpick, I think I would go with the same about Twilight being that crazy about not trusting into Starlight, to be honest. I can't see where she's coming from with that, but still, that was way too much.
Hey, it could have been worse. She could have went, "Hi, girls."
No, Jesus
God.
Christ.
Oh, God.
Honestly, I would have loved to see that.
Same here.
Actually, I would too, honestly. I think,
Listen,
Well, guys, we don't know how she was in the castle when she was not talking to Starlight.
True.
Maybe
Good
she
point.
was like,
She probably pointed all this in advance. Like the moment that Starlight was picked, she chose to do that spell and everything before Starlight got to the castle and everything.
Maybe, yeah.
So like this was her
She
future.
did say it.
This was my dream.
She did say it herself that it was an easy spell. I don't know how it could have been easy.
Sounds like you find that in the book. Hello.
also, again, it was funny whenever the guard was like, whenever Twilight was talking and the guard was acting all freaked out. Like, what in the world was that?
Okay,
that was actually one of the few instances where a royal guard was actually doing his job and paid attention.
Kinda,
Thinking
sorta.
about it.
I gotta bet
Well,
that.
guard doing his job.
Too bad he couldn't put the pieces together.
Yeah,
He tried.
but so close.
He had to go focus on his art career.
Dude, wrong color. That was even the wrong color of that tooth.
I'm just quoting what Spike said.
Okay.
Their names are all the same.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Alright, it's time for our final ratings for the episode. Let's see. Daniel.
Actually,
you-
I would say, I would ask the question if I were you. Who is not giving 5 out of 5?
Well, I guess we'll find out then. So Daniel already gave me his, so I'm gonna put that right there. It's a
5 out of 5.
5. Alright, Chocolate? Chocolate?
I'm not gonna give this episode 5 out of 5.
Yeah, Veronica.
I'm gonna give this episode 6 out of 5. Thank you.
Sorry, 6 out of 5 does not compute.
Okay, whatever. Give it 5 out of 5. Still too long for this episode.
Alright.
Have it your way.
Alright, Crimson?
As a happy wolf pup and I'm in Venom's floof, I give this episode a 5 out of 5. Arr, arr.
I love that. That should be a catchphrase. Okay, I'm on a good streak here. Let's see. Neon?
Well, that was actually the perfect episode I was waiting for when we already when I last said that when I was just giving a 4.5 out of 5. So this is definitely 5 out of 5, hands down.
Oh my goodness, we're on a good streak here.
But we don't have hands, we have hooves. Well, Chocolate has hands, though. You have hands,
I'm
alright.
a wolf right now, so that counts for me as having. Oh wait, no, I'm a wolf pup. Damn it, I got paused.
Well,
Close
that's
enough.
actually claws, hands. Is there a difference?
Okay.
We're gonna have to pause for this.
Yoshi? If you're still here. Eh?
What's that?
Will the real elite Yoshi please stand up? Please stand up.
Yoshi!
Okay, he's here.
Sorry,
God, that
I don't know what
Are
happened. My
you
internet
taking
derped
care of
on me.
baby Mario again?
Internet derped on me.
Let him talk, Konada.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My internet just derped on me.
That's
You
alright.
were, you were
No
at the part
problem.
where you were trying to get me on, and for some reason my voice went silent.
That's
Well, you're well muted the whole time,
Well,
so
alright. Alright. This episode. Now, usually when they say that when something is hyped, usually it doesn't live up to the hype. But in this rare case, this episode delivered and lived up to the hype.
exactly.
I mean it. Like, this was one of the episodes that I was looking forward to for the series, and it delivered. I mean, I'll admit that maybe the conflict was a little handled too quickly, but then again, with the 21-minute runtime, there's not really much that you can do. So
Right.
they handled it the way that they did, and I really have no complaints with it. So I'd have to give my rating a 5 out of 5. Easily one of the best episodes of this season.
If not the entire series.
I was about to say that, yes.
Alright, Kanata?
Okay, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5 as well.
Oh my goodness!
We're on a
Like I
roll.
said, it was easier to ask who is not giving 5 out of 5. That way, boom.
Yeah. The only small problems that I could even come up with, was Twilight Sparkle was being a little too much, too stalkerish, and Starlight being a little too overpowerful. But those are two already stuff that we already knew. I wish it would had a little bit more development, but it fits both characters, so it's not like a deal breaker or anything. Other than that, it was an amazing episode, and an episode I've been waiting 7 seasons to finally see.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's all up to me now. And okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it any further because you kind of already predicted what my rating is gonna be for the first second of the podcast.
Yep.
For the very first time, our ratings have been pretty much universal.
So you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Wait, what about the others? Didn't they give their ratings?
Nope.
I mean, the ones that aren't here, like did Violet, Star, Wicked, Casta, did
Well,
No, haven't got word from them.
I'm certain that Violet gave this episode 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Besides, throughout the whole internet and the Brony community, I've seen and this few means one or two people that said this episode was fine but nothing more. 2 people in the entire community
So far.
so far.
Yeah.
I'm not counting the special cases, of course.
Yeah. And anyways, yeah, this is pretty much universal. 5 out of 5 is top notch. Like,
Yep.
The highest rated episode we've ever had.
like ever. Like, holy smokes.
I have no idea how come season 7 could top this, or any other season could top this.
I know, right?
Hey,
I
we
just got
still
one
have
thing
the
to
movie,
say.
guys. We still have the movie.
And
Yeah.
we still got like 13, 14 more episodes to go.
Not to mention the Equestrian Girl specials.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of stuff to go.
I just have one thing to say about
I would say that about Western Girls specials, but I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you've seen them already.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, as you can tell, it's a definite 5 out of 5 from all of us, and that is our final group rating, obviously.
And I got just one thing to say about this.
Okay.
With a badass seal of approval.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, this episode has the ultimate seal of approval from pretty much all of us here. I think we can all agree that this probably be the best episode of the season, by far.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely one of my personal favorite episodes. It is my favorite episode of the entire season, but it is definitely among the top 5 of the entire series. Definite top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'd rank it. I have so many best episodes I can't keep track.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the bar for the next episode is pretty freaking high. Because because next week's episode will be not wanting to cause any trouble. And
What?
yeah, the next episode is not wanting any trouble.
Oh, yeah.
The Yak episode.
Yep, and since it's a
Yeah.
episode, since this is an episode focused on Pinkie Pie, I'm pretty confident.
I've seen the episode, and I'm more neutral on it. Like, I
No
didn't
spoilers.
hate
I'm gonna
it,
need to
but
watch.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
like
need to
it either.
rewatch it.
Like, the entire episode, I was just completely neutral from it. Like, I did not have any... Like, there's nothing made me laugh, nothing made me hate it. Like, just completely neutral for the episode.
Oh, maybe you'll change your mind upon second viewing.
I have watched it, like, I watched it like 5
Bless you.
times.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, tune in next week for not wanting any trouble. That is the actual name of the episode. Go figure. So,
And also, I have to say something also.
and never be.
Also, due to the fact, for those of you who don't know, it was announced a few weeks ago, but Season 7 is going to be going through yet another season that is going to go through another mid-season hiatus. So
No.
we're going to be temporarily going back to Season 1 for the time being after next week.
Yep. Well,
Exactly.
well, okay.
Well, I just don't know. I mean, I know the news was on Equestrian Daily, but I just didn't know if anyone was still talking about
I
it.
think everyone know about that fact.
Yeah, we all know
Well,
about
And
that.
the fact that the next week after the Yak episode is gonna be, we're gonna get the first Equestrian Girls special.
Mhm.
Well, aren't we going to be taking a poll on that, though?
Um,
And
Not sure.
last that I checked, isn't the English version not going to be coming out until the 24th of June?
that's what he was saying.
Because technically, right now, the only version that's available right now is the Polish version, and I don't understand Polish.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm not fluent. I'm only fluent in English. I'm sorry.
I
mean,
know
it
sucks.
I think that's what Shuffle was trying to say. That when the episode airs, when the special air in the U.S.
Well, wait a minute. Well, isn't like the first special? Doesn't that have English subtitles though?
They all have English subtitles.
They all have English subtitles.
Yeah, they haven't been taken down by Hasbro
Yep.
or DHX.
Yet. But anyways, I'm dragging about here. But before we go, whether or not we'll cover the next episode next week is uncertain because if you don't realize, next Sunday is not tomorrow, but the Sunday after that is Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll be able to. I mean, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here with my dad, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to join the episode.
Well,
I mean, what? These podcasts are like 45 minutes.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, just so you know, if we don't do a podcast on that particular Sunday, don't be surprised.
Well, there won't be a slight chance for me if I don't show up, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and
Wait,
see.
why not make it Saturday?
I don't suppose why not.
I mean, hey, we did this episode today. Why not just do it Saturday?
Yeah, I think it went pretty well, actually. So yeah, why not? We can do it next Saturday. I don't see why not.
Well, I'm definitely there for next week, so.
Yeah.
Since I don't have a dad anymore, so don't worry about it. I'm not going out of house.
Ouch. Okay.
Hey, don't worry.
Alright, so yeah, we're not dragging this any further. Yeah, tune in next week where we cover not wanting any trouble. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
See you later.
Luna's best princess.
Glory to the Solar Empire.